Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is January 28th, 2026. It is Wednesday, and we're going to start with Wordle first, number 1684. Alright. Strip, day 28. Okay. Debar, that's my go-to. Okay. Alright. Not going to be R-E, nor E-R. It could be something E like that. I'm thinking, like, what if it's like a double vowel, like creek? Creek. Should I just go for that and see what I get? Let's go crazy, y'all. Let's do it. At least I'll test one of the E's, right? Okay, so it's only one E, and I placed it correctly. Well, I mean, I had two E's, so I had to have placed them in one of the spots correctly. Okay, so CR blank, E blank. Ooh, cruel? I can't think of anything else that would go with that. Let's see. Nice, a 4. I would have loved a 3 because ooh, if I want to get 100 guess solves by the end of this month, I would need to get 3 guess solves for the next 3 days, and that seems like a tall order. So, don't think we're gonna get there, but that's okay. It's still fun. I'll still enjoy when I get my 100th one. For now, it is still a 4 guess solve for me. Let's check. Calco here. Okay, I think that was the only word really. After Creek, couldn't really do anything much there. But let's see. Today's answer is cool, and so with strip. Again, when you only got the R, it's just loads of possibilities. None too helpful. And then I think I did, yeah, debar. That was good actually. That gave me the E, so it gave me some kind of like an idea. So I just got 21 probable answers, which is not bad. So Chore, Clark, Creek, Cream, what do you say? Crone, Cruel, Emery, right, like Emery board. Okay, Every, Froze, Green, Grove, Gruel, right? Lucre, I don't know what that is. Ochre, I know that one. Query, Room, I don't know what that one is. Rhyme, Rogue, Rouge, yeah, like Moulin Rouge. Okay, Rouge, Where, and Wreck. Okay, 21 probable answers. And then I did Creek. Yep, that only left me with one option. So the Creek was really good. I mean, like, that was just like the first thing that came to mind because I don't know. I was like, something R-E. And I was like, okay, what can I do with that? I saw the C and I was like, I do like a good C word. So I just went for it. And that actually helped me tremendously. So quite lucky there. Um, but yeah, let's just go back to the probable answers and just see which ones have been done before. Chore, Clark, Creek even actually not been done before. So that was a decent shout then because it could have been the answer on that day. Chore, I think yeah, that's been done before. Clark as well, I think yeah, step two. Cream, I think cream it's been done before. No, not yet. Okay, interesting. So cream, Creek, not yet. Crone, yes. Okay. Emery, Every, I think yes. Emery, I don't know. Emery, not yet, but I'm pretty sure Every. Yes. No? Yes. 2023. So a lot of them 2023, actually. Froze, Green, Grove. Froze. Froze has been done. Okay, I don't worry about that one. Green, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Grove. Okay, so done. That one was pretty early. Gruel. Gruel also done. So Gruel done. Cruel at the time not, but now we have Gruel as well. So say the one Lucre? Don't know what that one is actually. What does that mean? Lucre. Is that a common word? Monetary gain, profit. What do you say? Lucre? No, lucre, not lucre.
Lucre.
Lucre. Okay, sorry. I've been mispronouncing that horribly. Sorry, guys. You have to bear with me with that one. Okay, ochre. Ochre. Yeah, I should have followed ochre for lucre, right? Am I spelling it right? O-C-H. Yeah, I think I did spell it right. Okay. So lucre, ochre, not yet, but could come out. Query, I'm pretty sure that one's been done before as well. Yes. And then what about the room one? I'm not too sure what that one is. Room? Yeah.
Room.
Room. Okay. Water discharge from the mucous membranes through the eyes or nose. Basically, like an old word to mean tears. Interesting. Don't know if they'll ever go with that one. That one seems pretty old. Nope. I think good for good reason because that one doesn't seem like a very common word. I'd worry about that one. Rhyme, rogue, rouge. Rhyme, I'm pretty sure yes. Rogue as well, I think yes. Rouge, I think also yes, but I can't remember. Yes, Rouge. And the last two, Where and Wreck. I think both have been done before. Where? Where's we done? Rec. Oh, rec not yet. Okay, so interesting. So rec still available. Lucre, ochre, cream, creek. Yeah, those are the ones that I could see. Yeah, there we go. And I think emery too, right? Yes, emery as well. Okay. There we go. So that was the answer. Got really lucky today. All right, let's move on to connections. No, I should be going. No, C results. I always forget where to go to connections from here. Okay, we are playing number 962. Today's 16 words we've got rib, motor, mock, tire, platter, rag, needle, gloves, sham, bucket, pretend, time, soap, dummy, tone arm, me. What's a tone arm? Heard of that before. I was wondering if it could be like a two-word thing, but I don't really see the other is as being two words that you can do anything with. I kind of break up the parts. I don't know what a tone arm is. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I guess leave that for now. Hmm. Can't see it. Okay. To mock, to rag. They both kind of mean the same thing. I just needle maybe could be like to sort of, but rag and mock are similar. Needle I think is less so. Needle feels like you annoy someone, but then rag and mock is like you're teasing them, right? Okay, rag, mock, and rib. I could see that. Maybe tonar means that, like to sort of like mock someone. Maybe, possibly, because I don't know what else that would be. Okay. Let's leave that for now. So dummy, dummy. Be a person, a dummy, uh, or a fake thing, right? So like a dummy, a sham, dummy, pretend. The fourth one though. I wish I knew what tone arm was. I really don't know what that is. Okay. Gloves though. Gloves? Gloves. Motorcycle gloves. Hand gloves. Hand soap. Hand soap bucket. Platter. Just seems like a wash or something. Glove soap. Glove soap bucket makes me think of like what you need to clean something. Glove soap bucket and platter. I guess dishwashing. Kind of. Is that silly? Probably is. I'm not. Should I try that? That's like a wild connect. Not really that wild, but just was so silly that it might be something. I don't know. We'll try it. No, it's not about one away. Oh, okay. What could that be then? Rag. Okay. Maybe I think rag. Things that you use to clean stuff with. Try that. Cleaning supplies. I I know you're gonna laugh at me and say, "Why did you put platter in?" Because I was like, I thought maybe it's like you're washing dishes or something. I don't know. I mean, yeah, that was really dumb. Okay, all right. Okay. Oh, mock could also be not the real thing. So sham, a mock, pretend, dummy. Right, and then toner could be something else. Okay, that this could be something. Let's try it. Right, imitation. Okay, so it wasn't the unless it could wait. Hold on. Time. What's that? Time. Cycle. Ribbon. Mm. Arm, but that was a tone arm. Ooh. Does it like sound like something? Tone arm? Tone arm? Toe and arm? Tone. Platter. There. Me time? Platter time. Oh, we're left with the blue and the purple. Oh, rough. Time tunnel. Time traveler. Time machine. Motor oil. Platter is like plate with an S to the front, make it splatter. Tire. I'm pretty sure one is a phrase. The other one is, I don't know, maybe parts of something. Could be like tire, motor, platter, and a needle. These could be parts of something. I don't know what. I'll try it maybe. No, it's not. But it's one away. Ah. Okay, I think tone arm is something that I guess it's a tool of some kind. Maybe like a part of something. So is that a platter or needle that I think is gonna go in there? Oh, okay, wait. Rib time. Rib. McRib. Mc. Uh. Father time. What's the me? Me too. Me time. Needle point. I have no idea. I gotta try this one. I don't know. So I have to platter a needle. Platypus? Oh boy, what am I saying? I have no idea what I'm dealing with. Let's try it. No, one away. Okay, then maybe this. This could be the one. I'm not sure. Could be. Could be. Tire, motor, needle, toner. It'll be part of something. What about machine? Ribeye. Don't think I'm gonna make it fast. What is this? Me. Mime. Me. Metronome. Time. Timepiece. Time. Table. No. Things you can pull. I don't know. I think I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, not surprising. Components of a record player. I see. I kept getting it. I just couldn't get the last one. I guess so. Components of a record player. I was actually thinking about that, but true. I should have gone with platter there, but I just wasn't sure. That maybe it was like a more of like other kind of machine with a tire in there. But yeah, now in hindsight, I don't know why I didn't try the platter thing then. Spare rib, spare time, spare tire. Yeah, I did see that. Spare me. I guess that's like the phrase, spare me? Like, spare me your excuses kind of thing. I think so. Yeah, spare rib. I think it's just part of me or something. Spare time, of course, free time, spare tire. You got a extra one in case anything happens. But yeah, damn. I'm disappointed. Yeah, I'm disappointed I didn't get that one. I feel like I was sort of on the edge there already, and not sure why I hesitated to put in try the platter one. I guess I don't know. I was so hung up on the tire thing. So yeah, it's just sometimes I don't get myself to why I do what I do. But yeah, it happens. Okay. But and also because I wasted already one guess on the cleaning supplies, thinking that platter would go in there. So that was also like a dumb thing. So a couple of not the smartest choices today that led to my downfall. So I can't even blame the puzzle. I mean, it was a little bit, of course, it was tricky. But also I was just making some choices that didn't make too much sense. So I mean, I guess that's what happens sometimes when you lose. You just happens. The imitation one was pretty okay, although I think I was a little bit. off track there for a sec with the red herring of like rib mock, sort of like to make fun of somebody as opposed to imitation. So I was on the wrong path there for a little while, so maybe that's also threw me off a little bit. But yeah, there we go. So it's just a bit of a tough one there. Tone arm. Okay, I'm trying to think about it. Okay, the platter would be the, I guess, the disc, the motor. But so what's the tone arm actually? Tone arm meaning the movable arm supporting the pick of a record player. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's the. This is the. Hold on a second here. No, that doesn't really show me what it is. I think this one is better. Okay, so this long thing is the tone arm. That's the head shell. It's the new one, and of course it holds the needle, and yeah, and of course we've got like I guess the platter and whatnot. But there we go. I saw some people who are into vinyl records. You would know about this one, but I didn't know that so much. But now I'll never forget tone arm. I always remember that. So that's some new trivia. So that's the good thing. I always learn something new here with parts that you never knew. Which I think is what the nice thing with connections that you're always learning what words and new meanings that they have, or parts of a record player that you never even questioned. What is that thing called? And then now I know. So that's cool. So on to the last daily game for today, which is the LA Times Mini Crossword by Elizabeth C. Gorski. All right. Let's see. Okay, not too far down. One across, stock market pessimist. No idea. One down, stock market optimist. Ugh. Wait, is it like bull and bear? Is that what that is? But I don't remember which is the good one. I think the bull is the good one and the bear is the not good one. Okay, I'm not sure. Two down. Olympic weapons with bell guards. Huh? What is that? I have no idea. Three down. Sans companions alone. Okay, so this could be bear then. And this could be bull, I guess. We'll try that. Four down. Orange coverings. Not sure. Six down. Intelligence for your live radio host, John. Oh, no. Five across. Like some sculptures at night. Unlit. Seven across. Sierra Blank Freetown's country. Sierra Leone. Okay. Eight across. Britishes for a time lens. Nine across. Meeting slangily. I'm not sure. What the weapons of belt? Oh, I think it's in. I always forget how to pronounce this word, but I know it. The one from like fencing. Put down orange coverings. Rhymes. Okay, now I get it. John. Meeting slangily. Sesh. Aha! 45 seconds. Okay. A couple of guesses there. Let's take a closer look at the clues and entries. One across stock market pessimist. So yeah, I see. It's I was thinking the pessimist, the not so good one was the bear. The better one, the optimist, was the bull. Like that's the good stuff. And two down Olympic weapons with bell guards. I didn't know what bell guards meaning. Oh, I think it's that thing. This thingy is that a bell guard? I guess on bell guards. Let's see. Let's see what it says here. I think so. That's the thing. It protects your hand, right? I think so. From getting like poked. Okay. You'll notice that they have what is referred to as a belt to protect your hand from protect your hand from getting stuck. That's the thing. That's the you don't want them to go for it because once they get your hand, then you can't hold the blade anymore, right? So that's what helps. Okay. How do I pronounce that word again? I always forget. I always want to say epi. I don't really know. Epa. That's what it looks like. I think. Epe. Oh, sorry. Epe and ape. I always want to say p, like pp, but don't do what I said. Three down sans companions, so without companions, so you are alone. Four down orange coverings. I thought like it was something that covers other things, but it's orange in color. And I was like, what is that? Vest? Or what? But they meant what covers oranges, the fruit. And so that's the orange rind, the fruit rind. Six down, intelligence for live radio host John Tesh. Never heard of this person before. John Tesh. Ooh. Oh, John. Okay, let's go to John's Wikipedia page here. John Frank Tesh Jr. born July 9th, 1952, is an American musician, radio and television presenter. He wrote the NBA basketball theme around Ball Rock and hosted tournaments through a live radio show. Okay, so he does a lot of like sports commentary and stuff. It looks like yeah, and reporter. Okay, cool. Don't know your new trivia. Five across some sculptures at night. Oh, not unlit. It was uplit. Uplit. What does that mean? Uplit. That is. Okay, let's go back to Google and see if they can explain. Sorry. Uplit meaning. Uh, Ah, okay. What on earth is upland according to Miriam? Thank you. Google it and you find upland as a genre person to talk about and to read. Huh? When you learn it doesn't exist, or it's parts of the uplight to illuminate from below. Ah, okay. So like the statue, like they've got the light at the bottom, like near the base of the feet, and then it shines up like that. Okay, that was kind of what I was thinking of. I just wasn't sure, but I thought maybe like I don't know. Anyway, stepped across Sierra Leone, Freetown country. I think Freetown is a capital or a city in Sierra Leone. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's the capital of Sierra Leone. It's a capital and largest city of Sierra Leone. Okay, there we go. I didn't really know that, but now I do. It across furnishes for a time. Furnish I think is like to sort of give something to someone, right? So, um, yeah, to provide what's needed to equip, so that to give them something for some time. So to lend them, just here you go for it temporarily, but you gotta get it back to me. And across meeting slangily, right? Like so, not meeting in terms of the verb, but meeting as in the noun, like a meeting between people. So a session or sesh in slang terms. There we go. So yeah, Baron Bowl trivia. Sure, you can know that one. You gotta know what a bell guard is. Epee, epa. John Tesh, definitely trivia. I did not know this person. Seven across trivia, Sierra Leone, Freetown. Yeah, that's about it. About half the clues, I would say. But okay. Overall, still doable. All right. Yes. Before I go on to my closing statements, let me just check the comments from yesterday's video. Sorry, I had to rush so quickly yesterday. Yes, I had a work meeting last night. All right. So Glacier Breeze did Slant Purse, Bushy, and Dusky. Yeah, I I did have time to check Dusky. Like, what else does it mean? Because I only know Dusky in the context of dusky leaf monkeys, which is kind of monkey that we have native here, a langur actually. So I don't really know what else people use it for. So dusky, somewhat dark in color, it makes sense because that those monkeys have that kind of darker fur color. Although when they're are babies and born, they have extremely bright golden orange hair. It's beautiful, but it's more sort of so that the dusky moms can find their kids. So they're bright. Sort of like when your kids swim in the ocean, you want them to wear bright swimsuits so they can be found even in the dark water. So something like that. Because amongst the trees, it's quite dark and green. It also can mean marked by slight or deficient light, so shadowy. So okay, but yeah, it's just I don't really use this word outside of that context, so that's why I was like, okay, it's an interesting one to be. So I thought of like musky first, but yeah, Glacier said, meh, pretty typical for guys who luck for both of us. Yeah, exactly, like nothing interesting, right? Bush narrowed it down to two possibles, and you guys gave a hellish vibe by choosing dusky over musky. That's a good one because if I were in your place, I definitely would have gone musky first. I don't think I would have even seen dusky because, as I said, I don't really use that word in any other context, so I wouldn't have like really like like aha, and I would try that. So you did better than what I would have done. After my second guess, my two other ones were fussy, unused, and gussy. Oh, gussy. I don't. It doesn't. What's that even mean again? I forgot. No, I forgot. We have one entry that includes the term gussy. Gussy up, dress up. Okay, but because it is part of like a phrasal verb, I don't know if they would do that. It's not the original answer, so that's why I'm thinking. But fussy is that's a good one. Unused on the original answer. So that's what I'm thinking about. That one's gonna be a bit of a dangerous one. And dusky means darkish color, dusky blue, for example. Normal average. So normal and hard mode is about the same, 4.4. Most people got the 4. So yeah, we were part of the average. I can see that. Because it's not too tricky, but it does take a couple of guesses to probably get there. Contrary to the expected trend, the average guess needed for normal was actually lower than hard. If you was a due an audience between the D early. Wow, lucky them. Plus the U too. Ugh, yeah, lucky dusky ducklings. What is your meetings in 11 minutes? I felt a sense of deja vu within a night from a few days ago. Did I have? I don't know. No, I think it wasn't a meeting. Okay, so you misremembered. Okay, but it's probably not another meeting I had, but probably like I only had 11 minutes left before it became midnight, and that's why I had to rush as well because if it goes after midnight, I mean, to be fair, if I wanted to play an older puzzle, I can always just rewind the clock to before midnight, but it's a bit tricky on this computer, so I tend not to go for that. I'm because I'm not on my personal computer. This is actually my work computer. Don't tell my office. Only you guys know. So yeah, so it's hard because I don't have the credentials to change the time and date. I don't know why. It's who cares what we change the time to? I don't know. Maybe they're worried that we'll pretend that we were working when we weren't. I don't know, but they don't let us do that. So I can't do that. So I probably what you're remembering, I think, is when not too many days ago I was doing the video late and it was almost the midnight the changeover, so I had to really just get in the games and do it before they refresh, and then I would lose the game. I would lose my streak even because then it would just count as me not having played that day. So that's probably what I think you're thinking of, but still decent memory. Okay, Edward did tread doily dusky. You lucky dog, you got three. Well, that doily was a really good because you got the D, then you played with the Y. I mean, excellent, really. What can I say? The third guess, what one you need to try shame is an eval word. What? Yeah, that was a shame. Yeah, at least you even when I come here, you're shamefully lucky. Yes, still, it was really lucky. I don't care. That's great. Honestly, doily, good one. Actually, has doily been used before? I cannot remember. It hasn't. So no, wait. Yeah, it hasn't. What about dolly? Okay, so dolly, yes. Doily, no. So something to think about. I need to remember that. Okay, connections difficulty 5 out of 5. Solve rate 55%. Wow, that's a 5 out of 5. Oh my god. Okay, I'm kind of proud of myself for that one. Even though I didn't do too well in today's connections, at least I did something great yesterday, and I didn't even realize it until you showed me the stats there. Wow, pretty cool. 2 sports connections in 90 seconds. That's because I didn't know that was sports. I genuinely didn't know that NHL one. Nah, I'm more familiar with like probably NBA teams. Not that I know them that well, but I've heard of them more like NBA, NFL. Hockey is definitely one of my much weaker sports categories. You know, that's to say. So yeah, okay. 55% solver is up from 44% when foreign influencing results were more pronounced. I see. I see. Edward says, I will say that even if someone had serious personality, it's still readable. Exactly. You don't. Once you get to the last group, you just sort it out by default. So it's fine. Yeah, because once you get exactly the easier ones, like Robin Hood and Quite the Laugh, you're pretty much okay with the rest. You can just assume that whatever it was. 55% bit onto the Batmobile or Joker, Penguin, Woman, or Harry. I was thinking that too, but I think in the end, I once I saw like, oh wait, Joker, and then there was like card and a laugh and whatever it was. I can't remember the words, but I was like, okay, so now I know that Joker's not gonna go in there, so it's not a Batman one. But yeah, I mean, we sort of fall into yeah, exactly. Sometimes when you're desperate, you're just like, I can't see anything. And that's probably kind of what I was doing today, where even though I knew the categories weren't strong to try, I was just like, I don't know what's going on here. I feel so stuck. I feel like I'm in a rut. I just don't know what to do. And I made some silly choices today. So that's kind of what happened. That's why my downfall today. That's probably why I don't have a very good streak anymore than when I first started, where I used to spend like 30 minutes really thinking through everything. Just don't have the time and energy anymore. So that's why I don't. Probably that's why my streak has suffered. But that's okay. I'm human